Hello everybody, my name is Sarah Uthoff and welcome to Trundlebed Tales videos. If you haven't come along on one of my trips before, I hope that you enjoy it. We're going to be going to Pepin for their Laura Days during September of 2013. I'm just getting ready to leave for home. It's later than I like, but when it's pretty par for the course when I have to work the day before, so it's about 9:30 and we'll check in with you en route. Despite the fact I'm running a little late, I stopped to get the car washed. When I'm driving through Laura country, I always like to have nice clean windows to look out.
Welcome to Fayette County, and this is our log cabin. The Upper Iowa students used to live in this log cabin while they went to the college. And if you're on your way to Burr or Decorah, stop in and see our 1800s log cabin here in Fayette, Iowa.
So I stopped here at the Fayette County Tourism Society to see their log cabin, and now we're on the road again. There's more than the Ingalls Wilder Park and Museum to see in Winneshiek County. This mural is in Kalmar, and it also shows the Spillville Billy clocks, the Fort Museum at Lake Meyer, the world's smallest church at Festina, and the Vesterheim in Decorah. I'm very sad to report that my favorite place to eat in Decorah, Tea and Tarts, has closed down. So I'm going to try a new place today based on the recommendation from Iowa Ingredient, the Water Street Cafe. I'm just one road south of Burr, but I'm going to take a minute or two and stop at the What's News Antique Shop. It's about 2 miles down a paved road right off the main route into Burr. Okay, we're getting ready to head into Burr. Burr is on an oxbow of a road, so you got two choices to get there off the highway. The first one takes you past the cemetery, and this one will take you on the road that'll be right by the Mercantile. And I came this way so I could get this nice picture of the Laura Ingalls Wilder Historic Highway sign. This is the best place around this area to get a picture of the sign. The other one, where there's a good stoppable place, has a dog running loose. So this is where you want to get the picture. If you come into town on that second road, you're going to come up to this, which is the main intersection in town. There's the Mercantile building on the left. The one across the corner was one of the first stores in town, and the people it belonged to are still actively involved in the museum. And we're about ready to turn left, and there we go. There's the Masters Hotel, but you start out over here at the Visitor Center. If you come to visit Burr, parking is along the street. There's a small area here in front. You want to come first to the Visitor Center, which is in the old Burr Savings Bank building. Now, when Rose Wilder Lane was in Iowa doing a tour looking for information on a story she was going to publish in the Saturday Evening Post. She did this little trip up. She was heading to Spring Valley, and she decided to look for the town her mother had lived in, Burr Oak. So she started asking down in Iowa City, and of course no one in Iowa City, which is almost 3 hours away, has ever heard of Burr Oak, which, as you can see, is an exceedingly small town. But Rose was coming along this highway and happened to see in this window Burr Oak Savings Bank. And there's been some discrepancy whether it was still being used as a bank or if it was being used as a post office at the time, but either way it said Burr Oak and big in the window, and this is where Rose discovered that her mother lived, and made quite a little stir. She'd made a stir earlier because she set one of her books in a little town called Burr Oak, Iowa, and she'd never been there, so it's like anything here, but they'd wondered how this famous writer had known about their little town, and now they knew. And here are my Trundlebed Tales brochures in the Burr Oak Museum. With any luck at all, I'm going to be back here in Burr Oak in October, so I didn't take the tour today. I did buy some stuff in the gift shop, so I did my part to help museum finances. I had a great visit with Barb, who is the current director of the museum here. I'm trying to get her talked into coming on the podcast to talk about the history of the museum, so I hope we can arrange that. And in the meantime, I've got to make tracks. It's 3:43 and we're heading to Pepin. We raise Herefords, so this is one of my favorite places to stop along the path up to Pepin. Laura Ingalls Wilder Days, September 14th and 15th, 2013. Here I am in Pepin, Wisconsin. It is 5:45 and I am here. Now I have a rule about burning daylight in a Laura town. I try not to do it. So we're going to quickly check in with the hotel and then see what we can see.